Hello, hello. I've forgotten to add myself to the stage. I'm live. I am live for our Wednesday session. I'm just plugging in Instagram. Let me see. Going live here. Okay, okay. And I'm live on Instagram as well. Perfect. As always, I'm going to wait a minute or so to see who is going to join me. It's 12 noon. I'm having my coffee break and we are going. Hi, Liz. Have so much fun. My spirit guides actually reminded me, you're doing live. Yeah, I've just been dancing and they just told me, like, come on, log in, log in. I'm like, okay, okay. How are you, Liz? Let me know. And if you're watching it on the replay, well, come and say hello as well. You can send me a DM, comment. Okay, sip of coffee. What day is it today? Wednesday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sorry, I'm just counting. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, 7 more days of school for my children, and then mom's got her own holiday. Yippee! I've almost survived. Okay, okay. What we are going to be doing today, of course, we'll be pulling some cards and we'll be talking. I'll be talking. You'll be commenting. Um, Let me see. Nice to see you, Marta. Fun is a good goal for the day. It is. And this is what I've been hearing from Spirit today. Like, so many people are so serious and they think, I have absolutely no time to have fun. Like, no, fun and joy should be your priority. Doesn't mean like you don't show up and you don't go like to work and then you don't do other things, but you can also do various things and have fun. Last day of school today. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. I can't wait. So my children, they finish on Thursday. Yeah, they finish on Thursday. So my ex picks them up on Thursday, and then I am not going to see them for 2 weeks. And I always miss them, but I also need some time to myself. And I'm going on holiday as well. This is my, I think we've talked about it, my tradition as well, that I do go on holiday and I spend some time with my children as well. But when they're away, then I do things for myself as well. So I can't wait for that as well. Okay. And then my daughter's got her Holy Communion on Sunday. So I had to arrange her outfit. I had to finish preparation. So that's happening as well. Uh, okay. 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 So, um, I totally understand the missing the kids, but also wanting time to yourself. Absolutely. And if I had not separated, well, when I was in a relationship, I had to learn it's that separation and divorce that like forced me to prioritize myself. And this was one of the most important lessons because I was there all the time for my children, doing everything, and it was everything about Anthony and Ella. And now I realize how healthy it was and how healthy it is actually to be able to do things for yourself. And I remember during the first months after I left that abusive relationship, my son would expect me to stay at home when he was away because he didn't want to miss on the new places I would go. But then with time, because my daughter was a baby when I left, but they both realized that mom has her own life, she has her hobbies, she does things, and I think it's so important to be an example to your children that you actually have your own hobbies, interests, and life apart from the time that you spend with them. So today, well, it's all flowy, always flowy. Wednesday is flowy. But the title is Cosmic Flow, Mediumship as a Sacred Bridge. I had to come up with a title. Yes, I learned that as well in terms of needing my own identity and a clear separation in responsibility. It was really hard at first for me, but over time I started having fun when my oldest was with his dad. Mhm. And it's such a beautiful breakthrough. And especially when children are, I don't know, like toddlers small, we are an extension of them almost. And then like they separate themselves as well, and they realize, oh, mom is a separate being as well. And like, yeah, I think that happens as well in terms of them forming their own identity as well. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about mediumship, about connecting with the spirit world, and then it's always fun to chat whoever is live here, as well as we can adapt and we can change the subjects. But really, I'll add something about connecting with the spirit world, because we are meeting under a powerful cosmic energy. Jupiter is squaring Neptune, and I pulled some cards, and there was a Jupiter card that I pulled, so no surprise here. But what's happening is that what's happening astrologically expands our intuition, but also steers emotional fog. And it's like the veil is fluttering in and out, and you're being invited to trust your steps on the bridge, even when you can't see what's on the other side. Okay, so if you're watching it on a replay or live, I'll invite you to take a breath with me, to slow down and to arrive. In and out, because we rush frequently, or we watch those lives on the go. And there's a reminder from the spirit's world to pause and to always find time to arrive to here and now. And to know that essentially it's all that matters. In and out. So what mediumship really is, this is what I've been called to talk about as well. Like my guide's been like, you have to say that mediumship, hopefully, that it is not a performance. It is not about putting on a show, proving your connection, or pulling out names for validation or any other like tricks. It's about presence. It's about becoming that bridge, the sacred space between the worlds. And that bridge is built through listening. And spirit doesn't always speak in words. You might know it, or you might be new to it. So I'm going to mention it because I can't assume that everyone is aware of that. But spirit speaks in emotion, also in imagery, in sound, in sensation. So a song that plays at just the right moment, a chill that runs down your arms, or a scent you suddenly remember from childhood, a dream that lingers when you wake up. And these, I want you to know, are not accidents, they are conversation. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, I believe in signs. I've heard hundreds of times about signs, feathers, coins. But I'll gently ask you to ask yourself, are you using them? Do you invite your loved ones in your daily life? Do you speak to them in the morning, ask for their presence during difficult decisions? Do you say, I want to feel you near? Because it's one thing to know about spirit, and it's another to live as if you are in relationship with spirit. And mediumship is an ongoing connection, a lived experience, and yes, a sacred one. And I'm not just talking to those who are new to connecting with the spirit world and they just want to connect with their own loved ones. I'm also talking to developing mediums. How often do we just dedicate time and space to really help our clients to connect with with their loved ones? But we forget our own connections. And the spirit world really wants you to pause and to speak with them. Maintain that sacred, beautiful connection with your spirit guides, or not, you can ignore it. Angels and loved ones. It's such a beautiful support, and the realization that you have that invisible team on your side. And again, we can use the rational mind. Yeah, I know I have a spirit team, but I don't have time really to connect with them. Like I really have to help others. But you should concentrate on yourself as well. Like fill in your cup first. Because the more you're going to concentrate as well on establishing and strengthening connection with your own loved ones, your own spirit team, your connection, your mediumship abilities are going to get stronger. So you can also treat it as an exercise that's going to help you to go deeper during your mediumship readings. This is what I keep hearing. And then for anyone who's starting, my spirit guides, they've been suggesting a couple of things that you can try out. So one thing, I think it always starts with finding a quiet, uninterrupted space. And then you can light a candle, or you can hold a photo or a meaningful object, something that connects you. You might have heard that's called psychometry, but it can really help strengthen the link. And then ask spirit with intention if there is a message. If there is a message I need today, please send it to me now. Or there is always a message, so maybe you can rephrase it like, let me know what is it that I need to know. And always set an intention that you just want to hear what's for your highest good, not what you want to hear, but what's for what you really are going to benefit from hearing, sensing, smelling. Talk out loud to your spirit team and let it flow. Don't censor yourself. And then if you're reading for someone else, ask, what do their loved ones, angels, and guides want them to hear today for their highest good? That sometimes helps, like asking yourself that question, especially when you're still doubting the messages that flow. And at the beginning, don't really worry about knowing who's who. Just focus on the feeling and then keep getting into your own flow and deliver the messages like quickly. Find your own pace. I think that helps. And of course, set an intention at the very beginning that you're connecting. Well, you choose with whom you want to connect, but I only connect with those who walk in the white light of God, and that creates that safe space. And then I'm able to channel. But don't stress yourself at the beginning. I have no idea who's speaking to me. And with time, you are going to tell the difference. Hopefully, vibrationally, you're going to feel, or you're going to maybe see, or the spirit might use different colors in terms of you being able to tell the difference. Oh, that's a loved one. That's someone's angel. That's someone's spirit guide. But yeah, start with this one. Elise, so good, Marta. I love this reminder about connecting on a daily basis with my own loved ones. As you were talking, I noticed that it was 7-11, which is one of my signs. I'll see the intention today. I love it, love it, love it. Hi, Monica. And then for practicing mediums, sip of coffee. For practicing mediums, a sip of coffee. That's your tip. Okay, for practicing mediums. So if you're already walking this path, that's beautiful. But here is how the spirit world is encouraging. My spirit guides are suggesting for you to keep the bridge even stronger and clearer. I know I recommend it frequently to my students, but like you can give it a try as well. Keep a daily, well, listening log, or like log in general, because of course there are various colors and spirit world might communicate, or it not might communicates with you differently. I am encouraging you to write down the time, location, and sensation, symbols, phrases, even if they seem random. This is then your log of how the spirit world communicates with you. And I think it's fun, especially, and so useful when your logical mind tries to interrupt, and then you can give yourself evidence. Oh no, like I've been receiving all those various like signs, symbols through so many different senses. This is all real. This is what happened. This got validated for myself or for my clients. So having that log is very useful. Then there's that reminder to keep grounding ourselves, because we know theoretically, I need to ground myself, I need to protect my energy, but how many of you actually do it? How many of you actually prioritize spending time in nature, finding time to really connect with Mother Earth? Because we do find time like to scroll on internet, to really be on social media, but like, why are you, some of you, I keep hearing, not finding even 5-10 minutes a day to spend time in nature? And if there is no nature around you, like, you can visualize it, you can still connect with Mother Earth. That's not an excuse. Hmm. I also keep hearing that it's so important. I have to talk about ego. They want me to talk. It's so important to remove your ego from the messages whenever you deliver them and offer yourself as a clear and compassionate channel. So when you are reading, it's not about controlling what comes through, because again, it's not a circus, it's a sacred collaboration. And the more you trust, the clearer it gets. And it all matters. I think I want to tie it. They're talking. I wish you could hear them. I want to tie it to what's happening astrologically. I've mentioned briefly we are in a Jupiter-Neptune square, which expands our capacity to receive, but also feel foggy, confusing, and even overwhelming at times. I'll show you the cards that I pulled. But yeah, that's why, especially now, it's so important to ground yourself and to trust, because mediumship is both more potent and more needed right now. The bridge is alive and available, and spirit is walking towards you. Just take the first steps and have some fun with cards as well. This is very useful when you want to deliver messages. And I always encourage my students to pull like 8 cards or 10 and tell a story. It allows you to get into the beautiful flow. Yes, sacred collaboration. I love that. I've heard sacred triangle before too. I like it. So I pulled some cards before I went live. The first card that I got is a tiger. And you might be getting other messages, and it's fine. But this card brings fierce protective energy, and it reminds you that you are not walking alone. Spirit, your ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones, angels, they are with you. They want you to step boldly into your gift, to stop shrinking, and to trust that you are safe on this path. Next, I pulled the Uranus reversed. This is a perfect reflection of that inner resistance. You may be receiving signs or downloads, but your mind is dismissing them because they don't come in the right package. Spirit is asking, can you let go of control? Can you receive even when it doesn't make sense yet? Ask yourself. Then came the Hermit reversed. Hermit reversed. A message to come out of hiding. Stop isolating your gifts. You don't need to perfect them before you share them. Your presence is enough and your voice matters. Then we have a sheep reversed. That's a big exclamation mark here. Let go of control. Yes, yeah, absolutely. This card says Spirit is asking you to stop waiting passively. You don't need to be spoon-fed signs. You are a participant in this connection. Mediumship requires your action, your openness, your attention. Then came the node reversed. This is a deep soul nudge. You might be delaying or avoiding your intuitive calling. You have perhaps felt the pull, but fear or self-doubt might be keeping you from saying yes. And Spirit is lovingly saying it is time. The bridge is open. Come walk it. Then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed tells me some of you are feeling confused and foggy. You're receiving something but not trusting what it means. Or you know what it means, but you don't trust that this is exactly that thing. Ground your energy, ask for clarity. Spirit wants to help you, but you must meet them with intention. And if you don't understand, they are going to do their best to really make it clear for you. So keep asking for clarification. And then we have Jupiter. This is the card that I told you at the beginning that I pulled. Jupiter reversed. Jupiter reversed says there may be a bit of spiritual ego or pressure to get it right. Let that go. Because you're not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be present. Growth doesn't come through grandeur, like gestures and all those validations that you receive from your clients. They're useful. But like connecting with the spirit world, it is about humility and devotion and about the hearts that you're going to touch. And then when you connect with your own spirit team, it's about you opening your heart and then like doing your own healing. But finally, I also pulled the Hanged Man, not reversed, upright. And this card is your invitation to pause, to surrender the old ideas, to see mediumship not as something to achieve, but something to receive. Let spirit show you a new way and be still enough to listen. Because this is what I keep hearing. You need to listen in order to hear what they're communicating with you. So there's so much patience required, and this is a lifelong or many lifetimes journey. We never stop learning and developing as psychic mediums. So what do these all cards say together? Well, feel free to leave any comments, whether anything made you think about something, or maybe you got your own ideas of what those cards are really telling you. But I want to tell you that spirit world tells you that you are already connected, but you must participate. The veil is thin. Hi, Tina. Good morning, Martha. Hello, hello. The veil is thin. The path is open. And spirit is present. Now it is the time to meet them halfway. Talk to your loved ones. Ask your guides and angels to walk with you. Speak out loud and keep your heart open. And trust, because that bridge is already within you. Yeah. Okay, before I go, because I have to go now, I'm going to pull quickly. Something's in my eye. I'm going to pull quickly a self-love affirmation card. Elise, yes, the pause feels so important. Mediumship and intuition is subtle for me. I can't see the messages when I'm so in the go, doing instead of being. Beautiful. And then also know that, well, I know you know it, but maybe some other people don't know that communication with the spirit world, sometimes it is quiet. It doesn't always come with fireworks. It might be subtle. And you might be receiving the most beautiful signs or like messages for yourself and for your clients when you are present and when you're still and when it's quiet. I need a sip of water. Okay, self-love affirmation cards for anyone who's watching it live or on a replay. And then I have to go. I've got some work to do. But I'll be live on Friday for the coffee break. Coffee break. Okay, what do we... I want those, and okay, 3 cards. I'll leave you with 2 beautiful cards. Love it. What a gift to be truly present. I agree. I agree. Thank you. So 3 cards, and you can keep telling those affirmations out loud. Okay, the first card, because I'm looking, I'm like, oh, they're beautiful, but they can't see them. I am always divinely guided. You are. Oh, you can't see. It's blurred. Trust me, it says I can come up with anything. But yeah, I am always divinely guided. Okay, there's a daylight. Normally I do those lives in the evening and it's dark, but yeah, it's summer as well. Okie dokie. The second, I am confident, I am capable, and I am resilient. Ooh. Oh, we can repeat them and then I will have to go. I am connected to my magic and purpose. How beautiful. Okay, let's say it out loud or in your mind, or you can scream. I am always divinely guided. I want you to feel it in your body. I am always divinely guided. I am always divinely guided. I am confident, I am capable, I am resilient. I am confident, I am capable, I am resilient. One more time, yeah? I've lost the count. It's one of the days. I am confident, I am capable, I am resilient. And finally, I am connected to my magic and purpose. Yeah, I am connected to my magic and purpose. And last time, I am connected to my magic and purpose. Okay, I'll leave you with that. Have a beautiful day. And if you haven't watched my live that I did with Rikki yesterday, we pulled some beautiful cards. We were talking about the divine feminine. And if you haven't seen, you can still join our retreat that we are hosting. It's a virtual one. We are planning some things in person, but yeah, you have to stay tuned. But this one's a virtual one on divine feminine. This is a virtual retreat for women, and we are doing it next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm so excited because we'll be channeling, of course, messages from the goddesses, angels, but we'll be dancing every day, not online here on Instagram, but on Zoom. Yay, glad to have joined you today, Marta. Oh, I'm glad that you joined as well. I can feel your beautiful energy. But yes, if it resonates for you, what I'm talking about, the retreat with in a very supportive container with other women, and we'll be creating self-love altars and doing lots of beautiful practices. Come and join us, and perhaps someone who might benefit from this one, then give them the link. It is in my bio, or it is, I never remember links, but it's tiny URL, join, awaken her, I think. Let's see. I don't want to give you the wrong link. Yeah, tinyurl.com, join, awaken her. You can check all of the details. And then yesterday we posted as well, because we've been really called to give one funded space. I'm going to read it. This is what I keep hearing. Tina, great. I'll look for that. Thanks, Marta. You're very welcome. But we are offering, we called it named it Ancestral Blessing Offering. We are, so Rikki and I, gifting one softened rate space for a goddess who feels the call but needs some energetic support to say yes. And to apply, follow Rikki at the Butterfly Hippie and me, Marta the Medium. DM us the word awaken and share 1 or 2 sentences on why your soul is feeling the pull. And deadline is Tuesday, 24th June. And know that it's all about alignment, not worthiness. You're already worthy. And yeah, and if it feels like something you want to do, come and join us. Anyway, I'm sending everyone lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.